Play it, but we'll get canceled again. Do it. He's mad.
You're not giving me a chance.
So a bunch of people have been contacting me saying that apparently Molly Golightly is paying people to attack people on her behalf. I would like to actually look into this, and apparently Natasha is addressing this right now. So let's check this out. Fair use, fair use. Put it in the comments. Also, hit that like button and watch more videos after this. All right, let's see what they saying, man. Let's see what they're saying.
It's just a mouse. All right, just a moment. Here we go. Hello, sir.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. I'm going to mute myself and let you have the platform.
All right, this is, if I'm not mistaken, someone named White Boy Radio or something like that. I think he was beefing with Natasha. He said a bunch of stuff. She said a bunch of stuff. It seems like they squashed things. And I ain't gonna front, right? I'm someone who recently squashed the beef with Natasha, and we both said things about each other. I admitted that there's some things that I might have been misinformed about. Involving the situation with her buying groceries for these people that she was raising money for. And she admitted to just believing whatever Save Robbie told her. So now it seems like she's like trying to, I don't know, turn over a new leaf. And I don't know how I feel about it, right? That's not bad or good. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Let's see if that holds up. People might even say the same shit for me. I ain't turning over a new nothing. I'm just me, fam. I make mistakes sometimes and I try to correct it. I've always been like that. So let's see. She's gonna let him say his piece, and I want to hear the evidence. I want to see proof. I want to see receipts. So here we go.
Is it backstage or exit out?
Do what?
Can I exit out? Is that anything? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on? You gonna mute me that? Are you gonna mute yourself?
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna remove myself from up here and put you full screen. So hang on, just.
Yeah, that's probably.
All right, floor's yours.
I don't know if he wanted this to be like a serious thing, but the type of comments, not the comments, the type of what's the name, title of his name or whatever, damaged goods with no regrets. I don't know if he meant to do that on purpose. We'll see. I'm digging the MTV shirt though. MTV used to be the shit.
What's up, man?
Let me slow this down too, so you guys can actually understand what everyone's saying. I usually listen on double speed with my high ass.
What's going on to Natasha's community over here? I reached out to her. I reached out to her because I wanted to apologize to her and kind of let her know what's going on, which was a weird spot for me to do because it was easy to do. Don't get me wrong, but it was just kind of weird to do it because we don't have the best friendship over here or anything like that.
I'm gonna speed it up. A little bit, and then once he starts getting to the Molly Golightly paying him thing, then I'll slow it down a little bit. Let's see if we can get to that. Though.
Prior to me reaching out to her, I contacted her over the last weekend because I wanted to let her know what's going on. She didn't get hated on. A couple channels over here in this community super hated on. I kind of brought this to the light on my channel, and just to catch everybody up. I knew a few people in this community. I'm not even from this genre or this community. I just covered some stuff and I enjoyed doing it. And I kind of tripped up into this genre. I've been on YouTube for some time and a different genre, completely different than true crime. And to make a long story short, if you want to catch the whole backstory, I did a live and a few different videos on my channel. Not to promote it or take focus off why I'm here, but I reached out to Natasha because when I was out here, protesting for the laundry case, it's local, you know what I mean? It's not too far from me. I just sporadically went out there with my wife and decided to cover it live on the channel. And it was a crazy experience. Something that I enjoyed doing and I fully intend to keep doing. But I met people while I was out there. We both did.
Okay, I do remember something like this. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, he met Molly. Oh, wait. Oh, this is exposed. Because I remember when I was interviewing Molly, she spoke very highly of this guy and showed me clips of them hanging out, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it's starting to all come back to me. Oh, this is crazy. Oh yeah, let's get through this. Wow.
There's certain people that we became pretty cool with, and we always were all right. Up until a different case. Summer Wells. But not to say that some shady things didn't get done. During the time. When I first come out here, I said that me and Natasha weren't in the best. I don't know, eye if you will, because I don't know this community at all. I really don't. I just know her from what was being told of me, and it was nothing good. I don't want to repeat the crap that was said about her, but it was nothing in a positive light, okay, to say the least. So while we're out here one day,
yes, it seems like a lot of people within true crime or whatever communities on YouTube is, if you go to the right person, they'll tell you the worst about whoever. And
this community,
so you gotta take that with a grain of salt.
if you're a sub of hers, if you've been a sub of hers for more than 60 days, you probably remember when I was live out there and people were contacting me saying other creators were streaming my stuff. Okay, from the genre that I'm from, it's people don't do that. Again, I'm new to true crime. I have now figured out that the true crime community, they have like an open thing where that's just like A-okay over here, not from where I came from. If you go to the prison genre, you won't see that. But if you go from channel to channel over here, everybody does it. So it's a common thing. So when this happened, I said something to Natasha, and hey, look, when I got home, I did what I did. I intended to strike the channel. I didn't know her. Okay. After that, I get home that night, do what I do, and I attempted to strike the channel. Let me say, go back out there. This was the first time I was out there and met Molly Golightly. Okay, I know the group of people. A lot of you people know who the other protesters are. I had known them longer than Molly. So this is the first time she flew down here is when this happened here. Okay, it wasn't just Natasha.
All right, yeah. I think everyone saw that. That she flew down there. You happened to be down there protesting, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, she was all buddy with you. You and your wife, if I'm not mistaken.
There was another channel. I'm not going to say the name, but I will send Natasha the screenshots when this ends, so she can verify it to you guys.
You should have sent that to her before this begun. Like, what? The screenshot should have been on the screen as you. Come on, man. If I was doing something like that, I'd have had the screenshots on the screen while he was talking. I'd have been pulling that shit up. Don't let me do something like this. Hopefully, I've never in a situation where I have to do something like this.
But there's another channel that was doing the same thing. Okay, and actually they took one of our lives and they kind of took it and made some type of clip video or something like that in a negative aspect about Molly, right? So I struck it. That strike was very faster because when you do this thing on YouTube, there's a process for it. Okay, it's kind of hard to explain. If you know or run a channel, you get it. But it was in the match section. So the next time I see Molly, I told her, say, look.
Was that Molly that he striked? I forgot who he struck. Was it Natasha? There was somebody that he striked, but then they gave permission. It was something weird. I remember it was some confusion with if his spouse gave permission and then he didn't know or something like that. I don't know. I remember hearing about this though. I'm not gonna say the channel's name, okay? But I said, hey, look, they were negatively talking about you, and they took one of our streams. So hey, I struck it, right? And I reminded her. I say, I put one out for Natasha too, and it was at that second that she offered me 5 stacks to shoot at her channel. Okay, now going back to this strike on Natasha. It was a long, super long process for this thing, okay? And it's kind of hard to explain, so I'll do the best. Whoever it was that they strike, let me know in the comment section, man. Come on, let's get some participation up in this piece. Let me know in the comment section who it was.
Yeah. When you go to your studios, if somebody is taking your stuff, it'll come up on a match. Like, you don't have to do the research.
Yeah.
YouTube does it for you, okay, to make it easy. But if somebody takes your stuff and you don't know if you know the copyright rules,
No, that's a fact. Yeah. And oh, by the way, there's a lot of people. I'm coming for your ass. That shit hit 100%. I'm striking the fuck out of you, bro. Fair use, I don't care. But if you hit 100% of my content, you got motherfuckers that re-upload my entire shit. Yeah, your channel about to be done, so because there's a lot of those guys, and I gave you enough time, fam. That I think that's extremely foul. That's the definition of stealing content. You just re-upload someone's entire shit. That's disgusting. But yeah, he's right. Us creators, we get an alert when somebody does that shit. Yeah, 100%. And it'll show you like a percentage. Usually people don't really fucking start claiming shit unless it's a huge chunk. Like I would say for me, my limit is fucking 100%. That shit say 100%. Oh yeah, what the fuck? What are you doing? Why are you blatantly trying to steal my stuff? Like, but anything like a 30, 40, yeah, I don't care about that. I don't care about that shit.
You can go search for, if you know the person streamed your stuff, you can go and go in, get the timestamps, blah, 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 and do it the same format as the match. Kind of hard to understand, but just let you know what's up. I never attacked her channel, but yeah, offered 5 stacks for it, okay? Now, this all come to light because I was all right with...
Excuse me? No, you could... No, come on. On certain parts, that's when you need to... Let's slow it down a little bit. Wow, yes, I'm hearing it perfectly slow, but for you guys, I know y'all like, come on, man, it's a little too fast. All right, let's slow it down a little bit. 5 stacks. What? Who offered you 5 stacks?
If you know the person streamed your stuff, you can go and go in, get the timestamps, blah blah blah, and do it the same format as the match. Kind of hard to understand, but just letting you know what's up. I never attacked her channel, but yeah, offered 5 stacks for it. Okay. Now this all come to the light because I was all right with everybody out there.
Wait.
Protesting. Okay. I was all right with them.
Hold on. I think I get what he's saying. So is he saying that he had a strike on her channel or... Oh, wait. No. He did strike her channel. That he had it come up in his YouTube studio that she was using a percentage of his video, like I just explained to you guys. And Molly Golightly offered him $5,000 if he was to abuse the copyright system and strike her channel down for fair use or whatever. Wow. And I ain't gonna front. I've said this before. Natasha is a little heavy-handed when it comes to playing clips. She'll just play that whole shit. You got to add more commentary. Like what I'm doing right now. Ever so often, I'm stopping it. I'm giving my opinion. I'm not playing the full screen. Like that's the way that she could avoid that too. Because Natasha, she'll have this shit up like this and just be playing the whole video, like not saying nothing, right? And sometimes I'm heavy-handed on her content just because she did that to me a few times. So I'm like, fuck it. I never striked you for playing my whole video, so you better not. You just don't do that. Don't strike me. Man, that would be crazy. Because I allow her to play my stuff and give commentary. I'm a little heavy-handed on her content when I'm playing her stuff and giving commentary. But usually I'm even more stopping it and frequent giving commentary. So that's the way you avoid that. Don't be full screening this giant. No, you do a little portion and make sure you're stopping and giving some commentary. And I don't mean just you let it play. Oh, that's crazy. And then let it play again. Don't do that. Hell no. That's not fair use. You got to really be giving commentary. All right, let's see if he's going to describe it a little bit more. So apparently, I want to see the receipts. Do they drop the receipts?
Up until the Summer Wells case, I never planned on going out there to do any protesting, awareness, anything. And hey, look, I hope they find. I hope there's some answers for that little girl. But I never planned on going out there and doing anything. These people dragged me in, and to make a long story short, look, they tried to use us, and then on top of that, when we called them out for all their shenanigans, again, you can go to the live.
Nah, you got to be more direct. You got to tell us names. And I'm just saying that if you're doing an expose and you're claiming people offered you money to attack other creators and try to take and abuse the copyright system and take this stuff down, I'm going to need to see receipts. I'm going to need to see proof. I'm going to need to see messages, something, fam. Because if you just going off a hearsay or just off it, please believe me, I can't. I need to see some more evidence.
You get all the details, or the last video, I'm sorry, on my channel. When we speak out against them, or it's actually only one person, it's Molly, okay? But speaking out against her, just attacks and tries to smear your name. All right. So look, I did what I did, said what I said, and I reached out. That
is a Molly move. That is a Molly move, fam. I ain't gonna all of the Molly, say Robbie, she do stuff like that. I ain't gonna front, fam. I've had some conversations with her. They were recorded and they were interviews. You guys can, check that out. It's on the interview playlist. But I told her to her face, she be doing some nasty stuff. So let's see.
I never have a problem with Natasha. I never really did. I only know her from negative things said. Okay, I don't know this community or this genre, whatever it's labeled or called. I just know where I'm from. They do things different. Okay, You know, I probably should have, honestly, myself, I probably should have took her, you know, judged her myself, you know, looked at the situation myself, but I'm not from this genre. And look, we had a tit for tat after I said what I said. You guys know if you've been us up here a little bit. Made a video about me, made a video about her, but that was it. You know what I mean? There's no issue here. Okay, there's no beef. It's all a bunch of bullshit. And excuse me, but
all right, my man, show me proof. Can I see proof of? You got a text? He going? Yo, he going? Nah. I need receipts, bro. He going. I got a double speed.
It's the same thing. She gets really hated on, man. I'm telling y'all.
I need to see receipts, bro.
I'm gonna send her some stuff. You know, talk to her off here, and she can verify what I'm saying. It's not just her. It's other creators in this little community, man. But for the majority of the hate is for her and for basically what Jay's done to us versus Word. On the other hand, when it came to justice, bad. I mean, bad hated on. Okay. I just wanted to bring to light. You know, when it's people will say, well,
I would say I get. It's arguable. It's arguable that I get. I could say I get more hate. It's real arguable that I get more hate than both. We'll see. I don't know. You can debate that.
You know, why did you believe her? Why did you take her word? I didn't even really know her. Okay, I didn't know her. I don't know this genre. Okay, I just know when I came to the Natasha crime community was telling me like, hey man, that lady is no good. Okay, I don't know. I'm thinking it's just trolls or just haters. Slow mode. You can change your avatar, your name, links in the about section. That would be your customization. Subtitles, I don't use it. I can even tell you it's for different languages and whatnot. But you have your copyright. Your copyright section, you have matches.
He's explaining what I just explained in 3 seconds. Yes, creators, man. When someone uses your content, it tells you the percentage of your content that's being used, man. And if it's high, you can strike it. You can send a strike if it's a low number. I would advise against that because, for one, it's nasty, it's wrong, and YouTube will penalize you for making false claims. If I'm not mistaken, Save Robbie. No. Ain't no if I'm not mistaken. Definitely Save Robbie got some strikes from doing that to me. And because I won all of the false claims, that's why he stopped. Because if he kept going, he was going to lose his channel. He didn't want to tell you guys that.
Removal requests and archive. Okay. So matches that was what I'm explaining. Insight, but you know, I apologize to you. I am going to take it down. It's not like it went through because, hey, look, I put on my channel. She's a smart woman. Her response, I've got a lot of strikes before. I never got a more educated response than what was given. Can I read it to him or no?
God damn. So wait. Homeboy is saying that he's striking channels on a regular. Okay. And she responded. Let's see.
That's fine. What? Let me find.
Let's see what the response is.
Look.
Damn. Yo, am I the only one? I've never sent a strike, yo. I'm a start, but I've never sent a single strike, yo. That is crazy. See, I'm playing the game a different way, fam. That's why I be looking at this stuff. Like, is he? Who is that? He got a picture of Gabby Petito on his wall? That was he like a close friend? I'm just asking. Was he like a friend of the family or something? Or is that just I don't know. And I think it says Justice for Gabby. He got a picture of Gabby Petito on his wall. Okay.
It says this right here. You want to read it?
All right.
You not gonna read it?
Oh yeah, I don't care. I've got it saved in my file somewhere.
No, read the message from Molly Golightly telling you she'll pay you $5,000. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear that. I want to see that. That's the receipt I need.
Oh wait, I texted this. It should be out there.
Yo, my man.
Because I didn't know the genre, and I'm getting told how much of a shitty person you are. Okay, I almost told you a few times what was said.
Fair. Just because you don't know the genre don't mean nothing. You was out here striking the hell out of channels. Just say you didn't know copyright or you wasn't understood. But if you were out here sending a bunch of strikes, yeah, that's just foul. That's fam. I ain't know nothing. Like I've been doing all of this on my own since I've started YouTube. I've only been on YouTube for about 2 years as a creator, and fam, I'm still like learning, and I haven't sent a single strikeout. So it don't matter about the genre or none of that shit. And then also, again, I'm not a hypocrite. I remember back when everyone was going crazy over Susie Lou striking people. every single one of those motherfuckers probably sent out strikes. I guarantee it, except for me. But whatever. It is what it is.
It's not the same. I don't, if I type your name in YouTube search, I'm not going to base you off of that because you can't do that. But here was the response to that. Wait, is that mine? Where's your response?
Let's hear what she's at.
I just want to say,
Go ahead.
hey,
I don't know where I have it somewhere. But
it's fine. It's fine. I just want to say that I appreciate the fact that even though you know that
you're not gonna look for it. Put the phone down. No, look for it. If you gonna read you ain't gonna do that. Don't pump fake. My man set this up. I'm like, all right, let me hear it. And he's just gonna put the phone down like, nah.
No doubt in my mind there's gonna be some backlash from this for both of us. I appreciate that you
for what
did the right thing. Because this is definitely something that I needed to know. And
Fam, this shouldn't be backlash if you're telling the truth. Where's the receipt? I want to see the proof.
You didn't have to come forward with this information, and especially with what happened before. I mean, I said some pretty ridiculous stuff too, which I tend to do when I get pissed off. I'll be the first to admit that, and I apologize for that as well. That's one of my biggest flaws is I'm very reactionary. But I apologize for that, receipts, and I appreciate the fact that you reached out, and I'm going to be honest with you, I still can't wrap my head around the fact that somebody that I don't even know is trying to pay someone to take my channel down. I literally have just...
can we see a receipt, please? Can I see some kind of receipt?
I told you earlier, I've just been sitting here like, what in the actual hell?
$5,000, that's a lot of money.
That's what I said. That is what I said. $5,000, that's a lot of money. To pay somebody to take a channel down when I literally, like I told you, I have had one interaction with her, and she came on my channel for about 5 minutes because I was defending her against MRB, actually because of the stuff down at the laundries. And that's it. That's the only time I have ever spoken to the woman. So for her to have that type of animosity towards me, I just can't wrap my head around it.
It's weird, man. It's weird.
Yeah, I did think that they were like friends or something like that. So I didn't. That sounded odd.
You're like $5,000 is a lot of money, right? Yeah, it's weird because
they're not saying
when I showed the first channel. Okay, I'm not gonna say the name because it is what it is. But when I showed her that, it's also a little bit more to it because I help a lot of people with YouTube. Okay, my channel is pretty small, but I help big people. My wife will jump on here and tell y'all we have a little side business. But so she knew that, and I don't know if people really listen, to what you're saying.
I don't know how the hell. Let me just ask this. He's saying that he didn't know nothing about the copyrights and all that, but then you help YouTubers? I don't know. I also don't know the details and in what way does he help them. So I'm just saying, can I see some receipts? I'm going to start fast forwarding this.
Sometimes, I don't know if she listened, she wasn't listening or it breezed her mind. But
Jay won't hear if I say this, but when Jay reached out to me about, you guys want to talk to me, she gave me very little information because I was in the middle of the live and she knew it.
Receipts.
Yeah, and that's when I started saying, what the hell? Why is she...
I don't know. I don't even deal with this genre.
Receipts.
It should be good, but like I told him, I appreciate y'all reaching out, and I basically
his wife? Is she going to show the receipts?
Like,
that's a cool shirt too. What's that? The Grinch? That's pretty cool.
Sitting here with my mouth hanging open since I talked to you this morning. This is the most
about every stinking single thing he said. I was there before the reporter got there. He showed up in his little fancy suit, put on his mic, blah, 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 and then he took off again. But every freaking thing he said was a lie. So I went home that night with my husband. We had a bonfire in the backyard, and we were talking. And I said, you know what? My channel has 0 subs, and that's okay, but I want to make a difference. I said, there's no reason in this world that reporter should be lying to everybody in this world that's watching him. I said that he's just giving the complete opposite of what's actually happening. I said, I make a difference with my animals, but I need to do more.
So you saying
I said,
why you made
still
your
continue to record, even though everybody was... I gotta tell you, you have very, very loyal, faithful subs. I've had people...
I don't do anything about true crime on this channel. My true crime channel.
Bam, if I don't see a receipt, I'm going to call clout. Bro. If I don't see a receipt, this is looking like we just trying to get some subs. And I ain't talking about Natasha. Because I would like to see a receipt. Can I see a text message, a voice note, something? Let's just be clear. This is multiple streams for a certain amount of hours, and I'm not seeing a receipt yet, fam. I gotta see a receipt. Like, in order for me to actually take this in for real, I gotta see a receipt. And then I'm letting out the Draken. Like, let me see a receipt before I go Garfield, man. Like, I gotta see proof that she's actually doing this.
Is completely separate from any of this bullshit. So I agree with you. Some of the label,
he didn't want any back. Okay, it wasn't trashy looking. The laundry basket was gone, all that crap. And Matt, you're funny as hell, and I actually enjoy watching you. So I don't know why anybody doesn't like you. To be honest, I just know that she wants you gone. But after what they did and what she said and how they planned this whole freaking thing out, I mean, it's just insane. The things that
let me go back a little bit. Maybe
my whole life. So if I am going to talk crap about anything, I have looked into it, I've researched it, and I know that I am saying, the truth. Whatever I'm saying is correct. I've had people, go back and forth with me. At the end of the day, if I'm right, I know I'm right, and they can't come back with proof or any kind of information to prove me wrong. And so that's just how it goes. But yeah, Marissa was talking a bunch of nonsense and saying a bunch of crap, and there's a bunch of things that I don't want to get into. But she, I don't know why. To be honest with you, she doesn't like you. She's never actually said why she doesn't like you. She's only offered to pay us off to take your channel down, which I'm not gonna lie. I watch your channel, man. I've watched you since my third day of YouTubing, and I like you. I've always liked you. I've watched your video that you said towards my husband, and I've watched the video that he played towards you. But I continue to watch you on both channels, the True Crime Line and this one. You're extremely intelligent. You're funny as hell, and I actually enjoy watching you. So I don't know why anybody doesn't like you. To be honest, I just know that she wants you gone. But after what they did and what she said and how they planned this whole freaking thing out, I mean, it's just insane. The things that my friends are, they're supposed to be my friends and they're supposed to be like on this road, but they're kind of taking that freaking fork. They went right instead of left, and everyone was going left but them. And we had no idea. They were willing to let us spend over $1,000 on plane tickets to fly out to Tennessee to then tell us they didn't even want us to go. They said we're a liability because Marissa called and said that she wanted us to go. She was afraid to go. She did not think that Jonathan was, I don't want to say strong enough. That's either not the right word or it's not disrespectful. She didn't think that he was capable of protecting them, I guess is pretty much the sum of what she was saying. And she needed us and she wanted us to be there, and I'm not comfortable in this and that and the next thing. So I said, all right, Marissa, I'm going to call my husband and I'll call you back or whatever. Okay, no problem. So I call my husband, talking to him, explaining what Marissa says. And he's like, give me her number. And I'll call her. I said, let me text her and say, you're going to call her first. If she says, okay, I will give you her number. Most people are going to be like, what the hell is your husband? No, I'm not going to issue nobody's phone number to anybody in this world, not even my husband, unless I know it's okay with you. So I said,
I'm good. It seems like Molly Golightly, they're alleging that she offered in person to give them $5,000. I don't know if Molly has addressed this yet, but I would like to hear it to see, because they're not going to show any receipt. They're just saying that this is all just he say, she say, whatever. Let me know what your opinion is in the comment section, or if you got some more information, let me know. I'll see you guys later. I'm eating crackers because I'm high and I started getting a little bit hungry. But that's not why I'm here. I want to tell you guys that you get early access to all my videos if you sign up for channel memberships. And not only that, if you sign up for my Patreon, you get access to my podcast. Oh, we get real crazy on it. I'm taking my shirt off. My shirt coming off. You better sign up. Shirt coming off, man.